Salut! Une petite vidéo d'archives, ou plutôt une compilation de vidéos d'archives, une compilation de micro-interviews qu'on a faites en novembre 2019 à San Francisco à l'occasion de la première conférence mondiale du no-code. Parce que oui, Contournement était présent à la première No-code Conf organisée par Webflow. Donc c'était 3 jours où des centaines de no-codeurs, de no-codeuses se sont rassemblés donc à San Francisco pour parler de tous ces nouveaux outils, de tous les horizons que ça ouvrait. Et pour le coup, on a vraiment super kiffé, évidemment. Et à un moment, je me suis dit que ce serait marrant de prendre des gens qui sont présents et de leur faire des micro-interviews sur la question la plus ouverte possible, à savoir « What is no-code for you ?» Qu'est-ce que c'est que le no-code pour toi? Oui, je précise que la vidéo est en anglais, on n'a pas le temps de sous-titrer, donc voilà, désolé pour celles et ceux qui ne parlent pas anglais, qui ne comprennent pas l'anglais. Et vous allez le voir aussi, la qualité est pas super, c'était avec 3 bouts de ficelle, hein, juste le téléphone, pas de micro, on n'avait pas tout le matériel qu'on a aujourd'hui pour faire des formations en ligne. Mais en tout cas, c'est marrant de voir des gens très divers, comme Snap Cridge, qui est un designer de l'Indiana, qui a découvert Webflow et qui fait des prestations avec. On a aussi les mecs de AirDev, donc AirDev qui est devenu la plus grosse agence de production en Bubble au monde et qui explique un petit peu comment ils voient Bubble. Donc à l'époque, ils sont en pleine croissance. Et nous sommes fait un petit pincement au cœur, forcément, avec Alexis, parce que à ce moment-là, ça fait que quelques mois qu'on est en train de tester Contournement. Et il y avait vraiment une ambiance pionnière à cette époque-là, qui est toujours assez présente. Mais voilà, là, on est vraiment aux origines et on a hâte qu'il y ait la deuxième No-code Conf pour pouvoir vous en parler dans des interviews, dans des vidéos, etc. Appréciez cette vidéo, enjoy, et puis à très bientôt.
So, my name is Snapper. I'm from Newcastle, Indiana, and no-code for me is very different now than it was when I decided that I was going to come here. It was more centered around Webflow and how that was going to make it easier for our small business clients to be able to get a website more efficiently in the process that we build it. But now my brain is just kind of on fire in what about, minimal software applications where they need to do a quick task and they're paying thousands of dollars for software that does a whole bunch of things, but they only really need it to do one thing, and how I can help them build those out with my knowledge of things like Coda and Airtable and Zapier and all these other no-code software applications that can really benefit small business because they don't really know how to get past the barrier of understanding where to find those things. So for us, it's going to be just kind of using the no-code movement, or not really movement, the no-code platform to build things that help small businesses get their problems solved faster and more simple.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Hey guys, I'm Natu from Lottie Falls, and what does no-code mean to me? I think it's enabling designers and animators using their power to ship the animations right off to either a mobile device or a web, let's say even in Webflow, straight onto their page as well. So that's a very basic highlight of what we're trying to solve within Lottie Falls.
And what is Lottie Falls?
Yeah, so Lottie Falls is Lottie Falls is around this animation format that was created a couple of years ago, one by Airbnb, and then there was this guy that created, his name is Hernan Torrisi from Argentina. So he created a plugin called BodyMovie for After Effects that exports animations back to this JSON format. So primarily this library, they were being used by engineers on mobile platforms. But now today, because this is available on the web and companies like Webflow jumping in with the integration, what Lottie Falls does is cover the entire journey for a designer, animator, or even an engineer to play around with these animations, test them before they get actually shipped. And also we have huge tons of free animations that are contributed by the community, so that you don't really have to create an animation, but you can pick it up from Lottie Falls and use our inline editor to change the colors and text before you actually ship it to your page via Webflow or to your mobile app using Lottie libraries.
Okay, thank you very much.
Je m'appelle Julie Lachapelle, je travaille à Webflow ici à San Francisco, et pour moi le no-code, ça représente être capable de donner de l'impact aux gens qui ont beaucoup de rêves et qui sont autour du monde, et d'avoir l'accessibilité à être capable de créer ce qu'ils désirent créer. Et donc pour moi le no-code mouvement, très important.
Ok, merci beaucoup. Enfin une interview en français.
Okay, so I'm Rymar, and I work with the Sarasota Underground in Sarasota, Florida. To me, no-code is really all about putting the power in the hands of the creators. It's democratizing the ability to create content on the web. And so, as somebody who's been working with like WordPress or other web platforms over the last 6-8 years, I've always felt a little handcuffed as it relates to the design or the interactivity or what I'm trying to do with the project. And so finding tools like Webflow and then Airtable as a backend with Zapier as a connection just gives me the ability to really put together simple applications, have complete control, design flexibility on the front end, and kind of solve some easy business problems that otherwise would have required a development team or a lot more money. And so to me, it's incredibly freeing as a creator to be able to do these things on my own, and that's really what the gist of this no-code movement is putting those tools in as many people's hands as possible, really.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Daniel Ndabate, and I'm from Philadelphia, and I'm here to tell you why no-code is the most important movement happening in the internet today. So no-code is important to me because it lets me, with my very insignificant code skills, design beautiful applications that can affect a whole community of people all over the world without me having to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on a full stack development team to manage my security and build my back end. So it allows people who are everyday people just like you and I to develop things on the web and bring value to people around us.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
So my name is Vlad, this is Andrew. We run a company called AirDev based here in San Francisco. What AirDev is a company that makes software for other companies that range from one-person entrepreneurs to large enterprises. We have a team of about 30 that are distributed around the world, and nobody on the team is a coder.
So what no-code means to us is both employing people as professional software engineers who have no coding experience at all, and then helping clients to iterate much more rapidly so that they can get to a better product in a short amount of time.
Okay, thank you very much, AirDev.
Hi. So
Hi.
I'm Vishal Kumar. I'm from the founder of Front Glue, and Front Glue does consultancy work right now for startups who are looking for their first prototype to be built, or even their second prototype. Typically, I build their front ends, but a lot of time I build the entire stack. Typically on the JavaScript frameworks, so it would be Node, Angular, and all those frameworks. So I'm pretty proficient in those tools. But looking at what we can achieve with no-code tooling right now, I'm giving a more serious look to it to see if these tools can also help me, build their first prototypes faster. Instead of just going to do everything with code, a no-code tool could be a better option. So to me, it means a better way to get to market faster, without reinventing the wheel. You could test ideas faster. In the beginning, you really don't know whether your product is going to work. So you don't want to waste so much engineering effort. So and to me, it also means a big enabler for a lot of people. A lot of people must be thinking of ideas. I just was sitting in the Uber, and the guy who was driving was talking about some tool that he wanted to do for fellow snowboarders in choosing the right gear, right attire. And I told him, he doesn't need to go technical. He can use one of these tools that I just learned here, So a lot of people who are thinking about, simple tooling that they can build, simple apps that they can build, they don't do it because they don't have 30-40 grants to give it to a dev agency. But now they can use a no-code platform to build it because they are becoming more and more powerful. And I think it would have that a spiral effect. As the platforms become more powerful, more people will build it, which will encourage these platform builders to make better tools as well. And that will also increase the feature set and the capabilities of these frameworks, So really excited about this space.
Okay, thank you very much.
Salut, moi c'est Nicolas de chez Typeform. On développe des interfaces pour pouvoir communiquer entre les entreprises et les clients. On fait ça notamment à travers des formulaires. Et à travers le no-code, on permet aux gens de créer les business qu'ils ont envie de créer. On leur donne toute l'imagination possible, on leur donne toutes les clés pour que leur imagination devienne réalité. Et grâce au formulaire, ils peuvent avoir une véritable intégration et une véritable interaction avec leurs clients d'une manière un peu plus conversationnelle. Au lieu de dire prénom, nom, lieu de naissance, c'est plus salut, quel est ton prénom? Salut Nicolas, où est-ce que tu habites? Ce genre de choses. Et grâce à ce genre d'outils-là, aujourd'hui, on a plusieurs dizaines de milliers de business qui génèrent du revenu juste à travers un formulaire.
Ok, merci beaucoup. Deuxième interview en français, enfin.